guys, today we're watching the transformation stories of Tralalelo Tralala, Bombardino Crocodilo, and Bombini Gusini.
Wait a minute, Mr. Black. Are you talking about that Tralalelo Tralala now?
Oh yeah, he's talking about the shark in the Nike sneakers.
Look, our next story will be about Gusini Bombini. I wonder what the ending will be.
I think as cute and positive as Tralalelo Tralala.
Look, this story is a bit like the story of the ugly duckling. He too was very different from his relatives, and he too was not loved by his own mother.
But that fairy tale had a very good ending, didn't it?
You're right. But no one knows how it will turn out in this story because this duckling is not a swan, it's a duck.
Why are those ducklings picking on him so much? He didn't do anything to them. He was just born a little bigger and a little darker than them. But that's no reason to bully him.
He complained to his mom, but she doesn't care about his problems because he won't scold his favorite ducklings because of him. She's very nasty and does things that are unfair and wrong.
But look at this. A very small and cute pink duck decided to cheer up the future Gusini Bombini.
They had a really cool time, had a lot of fun and laughs.
They looked at the big, white, and fluffy clouds that took different shapes, and he also gave this duck a flower.
But unfortunately, it's time for them to say goodbye because it's getting dark and they have to go home. But I think they'll spend some more time together.
He wanted to sleep with his mom under her wing, but she chased him away. I can't understand one thing. How can you treat your own child in such a cruel way?
I guess with this transition, we're being shown how fast time is passing, which means we're about to be shown the adult Gusini Bombini. But I can't figure out when he got shells and iron wings.
Wow, look at how much he's changed and how much muscle mass he's gained.
But I think there's more to it than that. I think we're about to be shown the turning point where he became the Gusini Bombini we know.
Looks like he used that green serum to become who he is. I saw something like that in the Hulk.
He's got iron wings, body armor, and shells under his wings, all after he injected himself with this green serum.
And now he's taken flight to take revenge on all his abusers. This is a story not only of his transformation, but also of his revenge.
He blows up everything and everyone that gets in his way. I guess it's more like becoming the Green Goblin from Spider-Man because the Goblin lost his mind after the serum.
I don't think they should be compared because he is just getting revenge on those who hurt and bullied him, so he is understandable. He was bullied all his childhood just for being big and gray.
Now he's gotten to his biggest offenders, his family, his mom, and his stupid brothers and sisters who bullied him.
Finally, his revenge will be served and they'll realize they shouldn't have done that.
It seems his revenge is not destined to come to fruition because his old girlfriend is running to stop him, but I'm not sure why or why not.
I think she's doing it so he doesn't do any more rash and evil things.
But much to our dismay, Bombini Gusini has already done enough for the farm owner to let him in for tonight's dinner. A sad and very sad story about a duckling who just wanted to be treated normally. So we see a building that looks a lot like a prison.
But what does prison have to do with Tralalelo Tralala?
I think we're about to be told and shown everything. We just have to wait a little longer.
The prisoners have been called to work, but what will they do?
They're being brought into the workshop.
And they'll be doing what? Oh my God, look how many sharks there are. They're doing sharks?
I don't think they're doing sharks here. They're cooking them or something.
You're absolutely right. Look at this place. They drive around ready to grill steaks and make mincemeat.
Oh yeah, and they also cut them into little pieces.
And then they make their signature shark meat dumplings out of it.
All these guys look very, very angry. All except that bearded guy.
He looks very kind, but such are very much disliked by the caretakers. I don't know why this is so, but this fact has remained unchanged for a very long time.
That bearded guy noticed something. I wonder what he'll find in there.
Hey, look at that. It's a cute little shark. I hope he rescues it and doesn't let it get stuffed into dumplings.
Saved as cool and heroic as you saved us in the last video?
Guys, if you don't know what we're talking about, we suggest you watch our last video on the channel, where Gray saved the whole Sprunki team.
It may not be as cool or epic, but this bearded guy did a very good deed. He saved a little shark from being killed.
Totally agree with you. A good deed doesn't have to be cool or epic to be meaningful.
Hey, so that's how Tralalelo Tralal got his Nike sneakers? That bearded guy gave them to him, only now they're too big for him. I don't see how he's gonna wear them because sharks don't have feet.
That is so cute! He doesn't eat his food in order to fetch and feed the little shark. He would be a very responsible parent.
It's been 6 months, and the little shark's appetite has grown, just like the shark itself.
Is he a cannibal? He's eating his own kind. This is so weird. If I used to like Tralalelo Tralala, I'm not so sure about it now.
Hey, would you look at that? He's grown legs. He's also in a lot of trouble because the caretaker found him.
This bearded man is trying to defend him, but it's no use, because he's just a prisoner.
So they make a very, very good decision to run away from prison so they don't get caught and killed.
Wow. Tralalelo Tralala became so strong that he just punched a wall with that bearded guy on his back.
They've successfully escaped from prison, but what will they do next? They're going to be searched for. They need to hide somewhere or escape even further.
Wow. They found a traveling circus and decided to join them. That's a great decision. They'll be performing in makeup and traveling to different countries and cities all the time.
They took the prisoner in so easily. That means he's really very kind. I wonder how he got into prison. Write your opinion in the comments.
That bearded guy has become a clown. But what does a tralalelo tralala do in the circus?
I guess we'll find out now.
Hey, look at this. It's Tung 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 Shakur dancing with Tralalelo Tralala.
They look really cool together.
And in the last video for today, we are told the story of Bombardino Crocodilo.
Apparently, this guy saw that it was starting to get colder as the season changed, so he made a great decision to fly somewhere warm for a vacation.
Unfortunately, we weren't shown or told where it would fly, but I guess that's not important right now. It's not clear what Crocodile has to do with it.
So far, we see him getting ready to travel and making his way to the airport.
I think he should find his plane now, and after that, the flight attendant will help him find his seat and sort out his stuff.
And here's the crocodile we were talking about, which we've missed a lot.
He's being brought in a cage on an airplane, but it's not clear yet how he's going to become that airplane.
I guess we'll find out soon enough.
They're taking off. Oh my god, look at that. It's some kind of production or generation plant. What if it's a nuclear power plant?
It doesn't matter what it is because it's something out of control. There must have been some kind of accident at this station.
The accident at this station is mixed with a thunderstorm, and it's turning into a catastrophe that was born by mixing nature and modern technology, and no good can come of it.
That dangerous green smoke got into the hull of the airplane. They need to make an emergency landing now, or the people inside could die.
That same crocodile got a huge dose of that smoke. I don't know exactly what will happen to him after this, but I'm sure it will be something irreversible and very global.
The pilots of the airplane landed the plane very quickly and professionally, and now the evacuation of passengers with the help of the evacuation ramp begins.
And here's our main character. He successfully evacuated. Law enforcement officials have arrived on the scene. They're trying to calm the crowd. But what is this? Why is the plane turning into a crocodile?
It's not just Crocodile, Mr. Black. It's the Bombardino Crocodilo.
He's turned into the same monster. People are panicking and trying to escape. I hope they succeed.
As we can see, this monster doesn't intend to just stand still either, so he's trying to take off.
He's not just trying to take off, he's trying to catch up to the car that the hero of this story is sitting in, and he's almost there.
2 attack helicopters have arrived to deal with this monster so it can't hurt anyone.
And a huge number of military personnel have arrived who must also deal with this monster and put an end to his madness and desire to destroy.
And while in the background the military is dealing with a Bombardino Crocodilo, we'd like to say thank you so much for watching.
Put likes, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and of course, write your comments. All this is very important for us and helps in the development of the channel. And see you in the next video.